Hanukkah. It's not written in the Bible. It is not a Torah celebration in the written Torah. It came much later. But it is a Jewish holiday. Why? Look, you got in trouble. Some people invaded your country, tried to take over. You fought back. You succeeded. So now you're back to normal. Business as usual. Why a celebration for all time to come? What is this holiday thing? Particularly for people who had been observant, had been keeping all the commandments before this event, it was interrupted. They tried to stop it. They couldn't stop it. We're now free again, and we can go back to serving God as we did. Why a new holiday? Something must have happened, something special, that introduced something new into life that is not only exciting and inspiring for Jewish people, but it's a universal message and a universal inspiration. Let's take a closer look. The Greek culture, the Hellenistic culture, was the celebration of the greatness of the human being, the superiority of the human being. They believed in anything that can enhance human life, that can enhance human dignity. They looked around, and I'm sure they saw many religious rituals that were just degrading, that were painful, that suggested only the inferiority of the human being, human sacrifices and horrible things like that. And they said, this is not acceptable. Then they looked at Judaism and they said, this is beautiful. Judaism is a celebration of life. It's the enhancement of life, the protection of life. It's pro-life. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. It's touching. The menorah lit in the temple, 7 branches of light. It's really helpful. It's inspiring. It's dignified. Good. But what is this sacrificing, spending your last penny? Call it serving God. Why would you serve God? We're all gods, is what they believed. So they were actually encouraging Jews to keep all the beautiful customs, all the beautiful commandments that made the human being more dignified, more respectable, more admirable, or even life more enjoyable for the human being. I guess they like the idea that every holiday comes with a great meal, special food, great food, lots of food. That was good. But this God thing, that was a little disturbing. So if you're going to do commandments, pick the beautiful ones, do it because you feel like doing it, because it speaks to you, because it inspires you, because it gives you more significance. Why do you have to mix God into this? And so many Jews kind of agreed and went along with it. They were Hellenized. That, of course, leaves us weak. When we compromise our own beliefs, our own commitments, our own reality, bullies take full advantage, or try to. So what happened on Hanukkah is that the Jewish people, at least a good portion of them, realized that this compromise is meaningless and senseless. If we're not serving a higher purpose, if we're just serving ourselves, then what is there to be proud of? That we're smarter than animals? We can't really take credit for that, can we? We're born that way. We're created that way. To claim that as our own achievement, as our own doing, is simply not true and a little narcissistic. The beauty of it is that there is a creator who created us with intelligence and with dignity, and it was for a reason. The intelligence is not the end, the intelligence is the means. Using our intelligence, we can do something for the Creator. So all the commandments in Torah, God instructs us, do this, don't do that. These are divine activities meant to turn the world into a more godly place. We're not here to glorify ourselves because this is not our creation. So out of simple decency and honesty, we have to admit first that we didn't create ourselves and we didn't create the world. The beauty of the human being is we can get higher than the human condition. When we do for God what God's purpose is, then we become something bigger than ourselves. That was new. That emphasis had not been appreciated beforehand. The belief was, if you behave yourself, you are rewarded greatly, you will be honored, you will go to heaven, you will have a front seat near the throne of glory, and you'll be very proud of yourself. That no longer was acceptable. Hanukkah says, we're not here to enhance ourselves, we're here to serve the Creator. And is that only Jews? Of course not. This is the human condition. We are intelligent, we are human, we have human feelings, we have human talents. For what? Just to think highly of ourselves? We're here to serve a higher purpose. That's what the lights of Hanukkah say. Festival of light. Hanukkah is a festival of light. What light? What does light mean? In some ways, light is a metaphor for wisdom, for insight, for being able to see clearly. What do we see clearly now that it's Hanukkah? That we're not here for ourselves. It's not about me. I am here because something much greater than me finds me necessary and useful and purposeful. And when I serve that purpose, that's illuminating. That's making something visible that hadn't been visible before. That's something to celebrate, so we have a new holiday. Happy Hanukkah. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there's a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.